Alright, counting it down from 3 for game number 1. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Tetris is registered trademark. The Tetris company, Alexei Pajitnov Limited. Nintendo copyright 1989. Don't pirate ROMs. Please purchase ROMs the legal way through Nintendo's ROM purchasing store, where you can purchase .NES files of classic Tetris. It's so good that there's a legal avenue to do that, because of how much demand there is for it. Oh, Melon. Oh gosh, Melon hangs early on. They get up kind of high. They hang the piece. Now let's see if they can hang. See how they do with this down stack here. Nice moves. Okay, they got 2 dependencies. Fill in one of them with a T piece. Burn the other one out. Nice patience here in the digging. They're not rushing. These are good patient moves. They get a Tetris. They burn it down. Now Rahmations is digging. 69,000 for Rahmations. 35,000 points for Melon. And Rahmations gets a dirty, filthy Tetris on row 5. The Wii Virtual Console ROMs were sourced from Where's sources? What's Where's? What is that? I don't know what that is, Richard. And it is 100,000 points for Rahmations, 65,000 points for Melon. Scores the Tetris, goes up to 88. Oh, wow. So the Wii Virtual Console ROMs came from pirated sources. What the heck? Wow, Rahmations just gotta have a crazy dig. Scored a Tetris. He still has to dig a little more. This is the kind of thing that could kill even a roller. He's got the movement speed for it, but the problem is misdrops. If he drops a movement, drops an input, he could die really quick here. He has no burn options available. Now he's got to burn. Okay, single, scores a Tetris. He's going for Tetrises. Going for Tetrises on row 5. Oh my gosh, he gets it. Boom, Tetris. He's going for another one. Wow, the adjustment as well. Melon's digging as well, though. They don't have a Tetris set up. They're going to take the triple, though. Oh my gosh, Rahmations has settled into this row 5 Tetris setup. Oh my goodness. Yeah, do not pirate copyrighted material, please. That is illegal. You would not steal a car. You wouldn't download a car, guys. So, just think about that. 198,000 for Melon, 276,000 for Rahmations. You can buy legal ROMs? Probably. Well, the thing is, right? I just have a copy of NES Tetris for the Nintendo Entertainment System that's physical, and I plug it into my NES, so that's how I play the game. So I wouldn't know where to get a legal ROM because I haven't had to. So there. 268,000 points for Melon, 322,000 points for Rahmations. Both players are clean. Rahmations with a bit of a spire in the middle of the board. Tiptoes around it. Of course, the rejoinder to that absurd, movie theater commercial that we always heard. Wait, Rahmations? Wait. Okay, gets a double. Okay, Rahmations? Hello? Hi. Yep. Okay. Double. Scores the Tetris. Holy crap, Rahmations. Oh, jeez. The funny thing about the download a car thing, you would totally download a car if you could. You absolutely would. Of course, who wouldn't? That's why it's an absurd commercial. Yeah, and you can literally 3D print a car. Oh wait, that's a good point. Rahmations is still ahead after all that digging. I mean, the reason is because he's been setting up dirty Tetrises. Like, absurdly dirty Tetrises. Yeah, it's 388 for Melon and 425 for Rahmations. But it's worth noting that Rahmations is pretty significantly ahead in lines. Ahead about 9 lines. Yeah, 10 lines. Oh, true, yeah, that's Ian's point, is that Rahmations has been playing about 3/4 of the way up the screen for half this game. So, you know, pieces have not taken as long to lock into place after they fall. Nice T-spin from Melon. Okay, they downstack, get the Tetris, boom. Nice double with the T for Rahmations. He hits the transition, scores the Tetris, goes up to 523,000. Melon with 473,000 has also hit transition. So Rahmations, despite being ahead on lines, also has the pace lead here. So the lines difference is not enough to account for the score difference. That's a good point. Yeah, Richard Wolf is pointing out pace, like how many points you've scored efficiently, doesn't matter until you have kill screen to deal with. You know, for these players who can make it to kill screen consistently, it's, you know, you have to be efficient. But at lower levels, if you just don't die, you win every time. If you just burn and stay clean, take the occasional Tetris, your opponent takes 3 Tetrises and tops out, you still win. 610,000 for Rahmations, 556,000 for Melon. Rahmations scores a Tetris. Has a dicey board. Hey Ben Femir, welcome in. Rahmations has some pretty spectacular kill screen stuff he can do. Well, maybe we'll see some of it today. 651,000 points for Rahmations, 622,000 points for Melon. Rahmations is digging here, he's up kind of high. Oh, Melon misdrops. Oh, Rahmations undershoots the bar, gets the next one over 4 columns higher though, 4 rows higher. You know, when a roller hangs a eyepiece on the left, it's not because they were too slow, it's because they missed 1 out of 5 of their taps. They went for 5 taps, but only 4 of them registered on the controller. That's usually what happened there, is just an under roll, we could say. A missed input. 738,000 for Rahmations at 203 lines. 751,000 points for Melon at 195 lines. Melon, in fact, may have the efficiency lead now. Oh, and Rahmations is just digging up higher and higher here. He's got the chops to survive, but he's going to lose score in the meantime. Melon's clean with a right well. Gets Tetris ready with a bar. Scores a Tetris, boom, 860,000. Rahmations with 817,000 is now way behind. He's going to need kill screen if he wants to do anything here. Boom, Tetris. Tetris for Melon. Oh, but now Melon has holes they have to contend with. Boom, Tetris for Rahmations, 895. He's stacking on kill screen now. Melon wants to get this clean and score a few more Tetrises. They don't have the same kill screen advantage that Rahmations does. Maybe they can play on kill screen a bit, but not for dozens of lines. And Rahmations might not be able to either right now. He's got a bad board. Okay, Melon hits kill screen, and you know what? They're stacking. They're actually playing. Single, single. Oh my gosh, that square to the left. Holy crap. As though to prove me wrong, Melon showed what they can do on kill screen. But it's not enough. Rahmations sets up and scores a dirty Tetris on level 32. Scores a Tetris, takes the lead, robs game number 1 right out from under Melon's nose, comes back on the kill screen. 9777 40. Rahmations clutches the win on the kill screen and takes heart number 1. Oh my gosh, my heart for game number 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And Torza didn't get swept. He just didn't win any games. Just failed to win. Torza did not lose. He just didn't win. Oh, Sky looked it up. Sky in the chat just fact-checked. It's correct. Melonsoda and Rahmations played in CT, the Community Tournament Tier 1 Finals. Right, yeah, Torza didn't get swept. He just couldn't play on Gym Dark Mode. All the blocks in the background distracted him. Tetris for Melon. Tetris for Rahmations. 3 Tetrises on the board for both players. No, 4 actually. 4? No, 3 and then a bunch of singles. Okay. Wow, Melonsoda swept. Okay, so Melon actually won CT Tier 1 right over Rahmations' head. Interesting. Yeah, thanks for checking on that, Sky. That's really interesting. I did not know. Yeah, I'm not plugged into the history. What, where did you find that, Sky? Where do you find the history of that? You're not blaming Dark Mode, Jim. That would be stupid. Yeah, Gerald is saying in the chat, Melon is super good at stacking. Yes. Melon is an excellent stacker. Really nice moves here. They're always maintaining a nice slope on their stack, low right side. They just find nice, graceful solves for things. You know, the fact that Melon was able to run Rahmations all the way to the kill screen, despite that movement speed disadvantage, is a testament to their stacking skill. Now, of course, it's worth noting that Rahmations is a spectacular stacker in his own right. Both of these players are just, you know, absurdly good Tetris players. They both deserve to be here, for sure. Rahmations is really high up. Okay, he's setting up for about the dirtiest Tetris of all time. Takes a double. Okay, builds out the sides, left and right. Scores a dirty Tetris, uncovers another Tetris, well, lower down. Scores that one, too, quick as you like. Manages to bring the stack down 8 rows with no burns. That was a hell of a thing. Noel says that Melon is probably the best active Filipino right now. Could very well be. I think is Noel Filipino as well? Oh, nice, beautiful J spin there for Rahmations. That's the rare kind of floating J spin. You don't see that all that often, but it's a nice move. Like spinning that J without any reference for where it can spin. There's no like ground that it's spinning on. It's just sort of up in a floating notch in the wall. That's a nice move. Melon here has a nice lead. 352,000 for Melon, 320,000 for Rahmations. It's about a 1 to 2 Tetris lead, depending on, you know, who scored a Tetris last. Noel is also Filipino, but yeah, pointing out like Melon is kind of just really good player, pretty high up on the ranks. Indeed, this is true. It's 383,000 for Melon and 413,000 for Rahmations. Yeah, the Philippines seems to have like a disproportionate number of really good Tetris players that they can set claim to. You know, Joseph Salih, I believe, is Filipino in ancestry, although he's, you know, American in citizenship. Vince HD, the former world record holder for modern Tetris sprint, got like the first sub 16 time for sprint. Is also Filipino. So yeah, like really cool players have come out of the Philippines. It's 403,000 points for Melon, 489,000 points for Rahmations. And so Rahmations has the lead here. Is also ahead in lines. But again, I think it's still Rahmations with the efficiency advantage. Joseph isn't Filipino? Oh, whoops. I totally just thought that. That's my bad. Oops. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know where I got that from then. Alright, Rahmations down stacking. Oh, it's on the channel about page. Gotcha. So it's actually just on the Twitch channel itself. Okay. I should know that, but I didn't know that. Fair enough. 527,000 points for Melon, 594,000 points for Rahmations. Oh, and someone's pointing out Fractal is also on a solid run. Fractal161 is the player to watch right now. He is making 1,000-line runs on the kill screen in the PAL version of NES Tetris. And he's on a good run right now, according to someone in chat. Yeah, Fractal161 is a really cool player to check out. Ooh, Melon's really high in the middle. Oh, they need some really careful movement. Need to tiptoe around the spire, and they do so. Get it down stacked, score a Tetris, boom. 463,000 for Melon, 708,000 for Rahmations. Scores another Tetris, goes up to 736. It's pretty darn close here. Joseph Saley, not Filipino. Where on earth? Why did I think that? Did I just assume that? I have no idea. I don't know where I got that from. Oh gosh. Melon's up pretty darn high. Gosh. No. Oh gosh. Melon's hangs a square on the right side. They can't get anything over there. They got droughted out of their damn mind. And 651,000, they are good. Rahmations has taken game number 2 as well, and will go up 2-0. Vietnamese at the... Now, Alex T is Vietnamese, right? Or is that another thing I'm wrong about? both Thatch brothers. And both Artiaga brothers, yeah. Interesting. There's a hover 3 from Rahmations as well. He's ready. Melon's ready. Let's get into game number 3. Count down from 3 here. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Rhubarb, you're saying both Artiaga brothers are Vietnamese? I did not know that. Interesting. Questionable cutes. Alrighty. Okay. Interesting. Neither player's burned a line yet. Nice openings here for both. Both have 2 Tetrises on the board. Melon may have to burn first. No, they score a Tetris. Rahmations scores a Tetris. We're neck and neck, tied with 3 Tetrises apiece. They are, okay, the Artiaga brothers, according to Richard Wolf VI, are Mexican Vietnamese. Gotcha. Interesting. That is quite interesting to me. I just love knowing about all the origins and nationalities of different players. It's really cool how, you know, multinational this game is in this community. You know, today we've had Rahmations from the US, Melon from the Philippines, Torza from Thailand, and Batfoy also from the US. It seems like a lot of games these days, you don't end up having majority US players. And Rahmations now with the lead was able to keep up more of this efficiency than Melon was. Both of them have had to burn though. Feels kind of weird to talk about people's ethnicities as Rhubarb. Absolutely. It is totally weird. It's definitely kind of weird. It's fascinating, but yeah, it's not strictly important, is it? What matters is a Tetris being played here. And it's being played really well by both players. Both of them have 200,000 points before the 50-line mark. Despite that nice pace, it's still Rahmations with a comfortable 2 Tetris lead. Metal Clark says, yeah, I'm human from Earth. Yeah. My nationality is the hashtag Tetris Nation. You know what I mean? Hashtag any Tetrisers. Yup. 308,000 points for Melon and 304,000 points for Rahmations, who's in a bit of a dig. This one is feeling dicey. Of course, they all feel dicey. Okay, he's really high. In the middle, he gets a long bar just in time to bring it down. But now he needs more stuff. Oh, golly. Okay, builds out the left with some long bars. Okay, he's finding the moves to get this stacked down. He needed some pretty flawless movement there. Oh, but he's going to misdrop a Z piece. Okay, Melon, meanwhile, takes the lead. People calling each other cute in the chat. This is very wholesome. I'd love to see it. Oh, wow, Melon with some misdrops of their own. Both players have experienced misdrops. Boom, Tetris for Melon there. Only gotta spin a T into some garbage. Just to wedge some material in there, make the dig a little easier. And they still have the lead here. It's not clear for how long they'll have the lead, though. Rahmations has a clean board and is setting up Tetrises in the normal fashion. Still calling each other cute. We'd love to see it. Melonsoda now with 417. Rahmations with 401. Scores a Tetris, takes the lead. Melon's not Tetris ready, cannot immediately fire back. Still needs a few more burns. Tetris for Rahmations there. And boom, Tetris again for Rahmations. Melon's getting a bit droughted. They've been open for a Tetris for a while, but they haven't had any customers yet. I always like that metaphor. You're open for business, and there's a customer. Boom, Tetris. Fractal's at 1,000 lines for a little update. A Fractal 161 update. He just hit, I think maybe that's his 5th time getting over 1,000 lines. Maybe even 6th. Now, meanwhile, in our game of Tetris, Rahmations just hit the level 19 transition with 541,000 points. Melon may be able to hit... No, they hit the transition with 525,000. They'll have to dig a little bit. Ooh, but Melon hangs some pieces there. Okay, nice. Good cleanup from Melon. There's a reason why they're here in round 2, and they're showing it now. Tetris for Rahmations, 562,000 for Melon, 668,000 for Rahmations. Rahmations is sending a very clear message. He's saying, if you want this win, Melon, you're going to have to play the most efficient that you've ever played in your life. Of course, Rahmations could also just die, so... Melon does still have to survive, but oh gosh, they hang an S, and they can't get the long bar over. There's nothing else that can get over there, and they're going to top out at 594,000, and Rahmations has made it into the semifinals of the Challengers circuit. Now only one more bracket has to be played, and then we will be able to proceed to the semifinals and the finals, which should happen later this month. GG to both players. Well played. Who do we raid? True. Now I think I get to use this thing. Bracket winner is Rahmations. Free 40 characters, etc.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.